friends, it's Amy, owner and curator of Yoso Boho, here with June's first Unlive sale. If this is new to you, it's simply a drop sale with an offer up style. I'm going to share with you 15 things plus a mystery box, and I'll share them up close and personal and tell you about them. You'll have a chance to make an offer on these items. The way that I do this is I list all of these items down below in the comment section. So down where you would comment on a video, you will see my lists. It'll be 1 through 14 or 15 plus the mystery box, and it will say what it is and how much my initial offer is. Those are going to be low offers. They're strictly arbitrary. Some of it may be what I paid for it or just a number. So it does not equate to the value of an item, but then you can find the number, find the item, go down below it and reply to it with your offer if you would like to make me an offer. That's how this works. This sale will run through this Saturday, June 14th at 10 p.m. my time Eastern. I will shut it down, and whoever has the highest offer for each item will win. The nice thing about how I do this is I stack these sales, so I will also have another Unlive sale next week, and you will have an open box if you purchase something from this first sale. Saves on shipping. I ship from Ohio. I use the cheapest shipping off of Pirate Ship, and I add just a couple of bucks for my box and materials. So with that said, I think we can go ahead and dive into this Unlive sale. Item number 1 is this gorgeous Bill Campbell bowl. Look at the glaze in this. All that color and that burst from the inside. It's fantastic. Everything from rust colors to this yellowish green. It sits about yay high, just a couple of inches. It would be a great little catch-all bowl or a bowl for your ring by the sink. You could also probably put a candle in there. It's, I think, flat enough to hold a little votive. The signature on the back is like most Bill Campbell signatures, hard to read. It's beautiful. I don't know why I'm not keeping it. Oh, yes, I do. I have enough pottery. You can find this item down below. It will be titled Beautiful Bill Campbell Bowl. And I'm going to start this one off at $8. Find it down below. Make me an offer. Item number 2 is this fantastic Tapestry Clutch. It's got this beautiful little kiss clasp right here. It's super clean. It does have a tag down in here somewhere, I think over here. And the tag says made in Japan. It's in great shape, and it has this gold chain that you could either wear longer or you can carry shorter. The details on this are stunning. It's got this beautiful floral motif. And I love just how it sits in the shape of the little bag. The bag itself is probably 6 by 8 inches. And it would look great just in your decor hanging, or you could use it. If you love this piece, you'll find it down below as item number 2. Let's call this one the Tapestry Clutch. And I'm going to start this one off at $7. Item number 3 was a recent find. Some of you might recognize it. I have not been able to find out where this was made. I did share it to a studio pottery group on Facebook, and one person suggested that maybe it was a manufactured piece. I don't believe that because the way it's signed and the way that this is made. This is a beautifully designed piece in the glaze here. If it is a manufactured piece, you would find lots of photos out there of it, right? Because it was manufactured, and I did not find that. So I do think it's an artist piece, and I think it's beautifully done, and its quality is bar none. Like the feel of this piece, I'll put my hashtag up here, pottery pervert. Yeah, the feel of this piece is so nice. It looks like it was a bottle, right? So when I do send this, I can add a little cork here if you'd like to make it a bottle, or you could put some stems in there and make it a little vase. But yes, it's very stunning and it's beautifully artistically made. Down below, item number 3, I'm gonna call this the iris bottle. And I'm gonna start this piece off at $10. Item number 4. Now this one is special. So my friend Richard on TikTok and Instagram and all the other places, I will include his information down below. Actually, it may already be there because he is the genius behind the Unlive sale. Now I named it, but he started the concept way back when and gave me permission to steal it. So I owe him a lot. And the man is just so generous. He sent me a box of pottery, a box, like an entire box. Some of it I'm going to keep, some of it I'm going to gift and share with family, and some of it I have brought here. So this is the first of those pieces that he has shared, and this one is a signed Massachusetts artist named Dan Kolowski. There's his signature. Look at the geometric quality to it. I imagine this can be used as a vase or utensil holder. Could you imagine some wooden spoons sticking out of this one? The color is like dreamy. It's this blue, but the glaze is like a thinner glaze, so you can see the clay, the white clay, kind of peeking through at the edges. Yeah, it is very nice. It was wheel thrown, see? Because you can see the bottom has the wheel, but then he shaped it and flattened down the sides. I don't know how he did it, but it's a beautiful piece. Dan Kowalski, if you want to go look him up. Kolowski? Was I saying that? I don't know. It's a new artist to me, but man, it is a beautiful piece. This is item number 4. I'm going to just put it down there as the Kolowski vase, and I'm going to start this one off at $12. Item number 5, you may recognize. This came from a Goodwill a couple months back. This was a popular piece and I'm surprised that nobody claimed it. So somebody had been using this as a candle holder. It's got a little bit of wax left in it, so I knew that. That's the evidence. It only has a made in China sticker on the bottom, so I'm not sure who made them, where they came from, but I love the cutout of this. It is a Metalworks, and it looks like that little mouse is sharing his piece of cheese, and that cat looks so pleased with himself. If you love this little container that can hold a nice pillar candle or whatever you want, you will find it down below as item number 5. Let's call this the Metalworks cat and mouse candle holder, and I'm going to start this one off at $5. Item number 5 is this beautiful glass bowl slash ashtray, mid-century, in an incredible amethyst color. This is going to be hard to represent because I've got this harsh ring light over here, but I'm going to bring it up here so you can see the purple. Oh, it's so sad how this washes it out, because it is beautiful. This is somehow stamped, maybe when the glass was hot, it was given an optic. So that's what that is. That's actually a 3D effect. Now I can't call this Murano, but I want to. A lot of great Italian designers took their talents elsewhere and created things. So without a sticker on it, it's really hard to say that for sure it is Murano. However, there is a piece back here that I would put my bet on being Murano. That'll come up here soon. But this one is just, for all it's worth, a beautiful piece. And it is heavy, it's quality. It's one of those pieces that you'll have to have and hold and then go, oh yeah, I got a nice piece. I think because of the way that this was formed with some tulle, there is a little bit of imperfection in it. I see some bubbles here. I also see something here, definitely in the glass, nothing that I can touch or feel, that looks like a little imperfection. But the way that these are made by hand, sometimes you got that. I just, want to make sure I point out everything that I can when I show these off. All right, so this is item number 6. We're going to call this the Mid-Century Modern Amethyst Glass Bowl / Ashtray. And I am going to start this beauty off at $16. Item number 7 is this gorgeous vintage Tala Candalabra with these beautiful calla lily designs. Somebody very talented painted this. It's in wonderful condition. It's a lighter weight ceramic. It is signed in there. It says Talavera, Mexico. R. Venedas, I think. So that's the artist name right there. And it kind of speaks for itself. It's just rather stunning with the cobalt and the contrast of this light white lily. Look at how they did this kind of three-dimensional quality. It just stands out so nicely on the dark. All right, you'll find this one down below, item number 7. I'm just going to call this the Calla Lily Talavera Candelabra. That's a mouthful. I'm going to start this one off at $10. If you love it, you can find it down below. Item number 8. Now this is the piece that I said I would bet on being Morirano because I've done research on this one and I have looked at a ton of Morirano clowns. Y'all are probably laughing because you know how I am about clowns. I don't normally pick them up, but when they're Morirano glass, heck yeah, I'm going to pick them up. And I'm really happy to bring him here. This is going to be another thing that's going to be impossible to see, but this guy is built with what they call like adventuring in the inside. So there's some sort of fleck, but it's encased in some other crazy method where there's like these strands of amethyst, and then inside the body there's this kind of swirl. I want to say it's like submerso. It's like it's captured inside the glass, but it's like this piece. Can you see it in here? So it goes down through him and then that way. The details are just incredible. That's also why I would attribute this to Morirano. Again, it doesn't have a sticker, so I can't say 100%, but I would say 99. His hat is this kind of tutti frutti mixed glass. His face has the little clown details. And then my favorite part is this piece that has that amazing detail in it. There, you can see it right there. It's pretty cool. And he has big floppy feet. This is item number 8. I am going to title him the Morirano Clown. I will have him down below with a starting offer of just $15. Item number 9 is this beautiful little metal, and this is heavy, teapot. It's an individual teapot. It does have really nice lid. This is all kind of enameled metal, and it has its strainer in here. So it's ready to go if you are a tea drinker. It has this beautiful handle and this gold brush design on here with these little leaves on top. The color itself is so beautiful. It'll look great sitting out, but then it's meant to be used. Make a great gift too. You'll find it down below as item number 9. Let's call it the baby blue and gold metal teapot. And I'm going to start this one off at $9. Item number 10. This is a set. So I have the brooch here with this dangling amethyst colored stone. I'm not sure what the stone is. I did do a Google search. Some said like a Russian amethyst. Others said some sort of other thing. So not being a stone expert or jewelry expert, I'm not going to tell you what exactly it is because I don't know. But it has this gorgeous kind of artistic metal piece. It is just a regular brooch, has that closure. It doesn't look like it has a ton of age, but I love the design of it. It has a very artsy look, and it comes with a set of these screw back earrings in the same beautiful stone. I love that this one has this piece here that's like white. Definitely a natural stone. And they're very clean. They look like they were new. I picked these up at a church rummage sale, so I don't know anything about them. I just know that they're a very nice set. I will put this set down below as item number 10. Let's call this the artsy silver and amethyst jewelry set. And I'm going to start this one off at $5. Item number 11. This box is so beautiful. I don't know where it originally sold, but it had a retail of $24.50 and then a sale price of $14. I don't know how you can make something like that for $14 because it's completely carved. So you can see, like at an angle here, this is all inlaid. The blue inside of here, it's like a tiled. It's incredible. And the whole box is made like that. And the color is beyond this beautiful teal and the white. Super clean, very nicely made. Some of these imports, I don't know how. Well, I do. The labor is just really cheap, and that's kind of bad, but they get here somehow. And when I find something like this, I definitely want to grab it and save it from the landfill. There, it matches up good on that side. Item number 11. I'm just going to call this the pretty teal and white tiled box. And I'm going to start this one off at $6. Item number 12 is this really cool wall pocket. It was made in Japan and has a stamp right here that says that. And it's in great shape. The bird is in great shape. There's no chips or cracks. There's a little bit of paint loss right here on the tip, but other than that, it's a great looking piece. And I love how narrow it is. It would fit like between a door frame and maybe a piece of furniture in that weird space that you can't get anything in. I like that about it. If you love this little wall pocket, I'm gonna have it down below as item number 12. We will call it the Mama Bird wall pocket. And I'm gonna start this piece off at $7. Item number 13 was also a recent find. I found these little guys in West Virginia when we were shopping, and I love them. I love them even more now that when I looked at them, I realized what they were. So they are little baby elephant nut dishes. So that's a peanut right down there. And this guy is a little baby elephant with a big dream cloud dreaming about a giant peanut. Isn't he the sweetest? Tiny little guy. That peanut's as big as him. And yeah, there are two of them. So you could put them out maybe the holidays with some peanuts right in there. Serve them with your charcuterie or, your snacks. I think they're so wonderful. They are not marked. They're not signed. I thought maybe initially they were hobbyist, but the details here are like too fine, I think, for a hobbyist piece. I love them so much. If you do too, you'll find these little baby peanut dishes down below. Items number 13. I'm gonna call them the Dreaming Baby Elephant Peanut Dishes, of course. And I'm gonna start them off at $5. Item number 14. Y'all don't laugh, but you've probably seen this beautiful picture sitting back here behind my shoulder for the entire sale. There was an accident. So I am subbing in another piece of Bill Campbell. Oh, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm really sad about the picture that got toppled over when I moved the table. But for those of you who love Bill Campbell, here is a second piece. So maybe 2 people will get some Bill Campbell, or one person who really loves Bill Campbell will get 2 pieces. But this piece is definitely a candle holder. The thing that's great about this is it holds a taper. It also holds a pillar, so you can use it either way. Actually, could even hold a votive right on top of there. So any little candle will go in there. And again, the glaze on Bill Campbell is unmistakable. It has this beautiful ombre effect. It goes from these rusty colors to these blues and even greens. Look up underneath here. It's fantastic. Now this one, I don't know honestly where he would have signed this. Maybe on the outside here, but there's nothing that I can decipher. But I can promise you it's a Bill Campbell piece. You cannot fake this. Ah, they're so great. So, although I'm sad about the picture, somebody's going to be happy about this. If you love this, find it down below. Item number 14, we'll call this one the Bill Campbell Candle Base. And I will start this one off at $10. Item number 15, this is a print that is a Bessie Pease Gutmann print. Figure here is this beautiful little baby sleeping Cupid with her little bow here. It is beautifully framed. It has no information on it. Somebody made some really great choices here with the matting and the frame. They complement this so beautifully. So if you have a spot for this, you need this, you will find it down below. Item number 15, I'm gonna call it the Bessie Pease Gutmann Sleeping Cupid. And I'm gonna start this one off at $10. Finally, the mystery tin. This month's first mystery tin is this Sailor's Hope tin. I think this is probably like an 80s or 90s printed piece. It does say down here that it was the Macklin Zimmer McGill tobacco. So originally this tin would have held tobacco, or the tin that was originally made would have held tobacco. This itself is probably just a decorative one, but it's got a great design on it. Look at her in her beautiful little sailor outfit there, and the boat and the lighthouse. And I love the way that this looks too here on the side. Oh, upside down. So this isn't what you care about. Well, you might, because you might think this is beautiful, which it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna fill this and a box, whatever size I wish, with a bunch of things that are curated for you. I do that by sending out a survey that you answer all the questions, and it allows me to put together something pretty special for you. So when you open it, you won't know what it is. It'll be a mystery, but it'll be filled with things that I think you'll like. So if you have not had a mystery box in the last 90 days, feel free to make me an offer on this one. It only starts at $1, and I only charge £1 shipping. And that's because I decide what goes in it. So I cover the rest of the shipping. I like to put 2 to 3 times your value. So if the highest offer is $50, that's going to be somewhere between $100 and $150 worth of stuff in a box coming to you. That's how it works. So that is the end of this June's 1st Unlive sale. Don't forget, this one ends this Saturday, the 14th at 10 p.m. my time Eastern. So make sure you watch your stuff. because we do have some people who come in at the very end, set alarms, and come and check out and see what's left at a good price. Best way to get what you want is just make me a really strong offer in the beginning and scare everybody away from it. All right, everybody, I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions about the sale or anything at all, please feel free to email me. Here's my email address. I will see you in tomorrow's regularly scheduled video. Until then, please take care. Bye.